it makes great headlines on Fox News, and we laugh about it. It's funny when we see busloads get dropped off, like in Martha's Vineyard. We're like, ha ha ha, Or we see them dropped off in front of Kamala Harris's house, and we're like, oh, the borders are ours. Should she tear down? Let me tell you though, I so disagree with that.
That is majorly tainted Marjorie Taylor Greene, literally laughing at the migrants that were taken to a place that they were not supposed to be taken and used as political pawns. That's her literally saying, when they go to Democrat places, we go ha ha ha, literally laughing at them. And then she turned it and started criticizing Ron DeSantis's plan to do this and get this whole problem going when it starts to hit red states. Let's roll the clip.
I know Governor Abbott's trying to do something about it. I know Governor DeSantis wants to do something about it, but I disagree with sending them all over the country, because we ended up with them getting off the bus in Chattanooga in Dade County. And that just happened recently. God bless the sheriff there. Yeah. Did you guys see him on Tucker Carlson? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. So right here in our state, little bitty Dade County, our sheriff is up there having to deal with illegal immigrants just deciding to get off and planning to live in Dade County.
Yeah, first of all, hope you noticed in that clip how she just frustrates me so much. You saw the whole clip. It was just, she's just disgusting how she doesn't like something when it affects her personally, but when it does affect others, she's totally fine with it and can laugh in the face of people who are struggling. But there might be another reason that she's opposed to this stunt, and in particular, why she's criticizing Ron DeSantis now. Journalist and author Robert Draper confirmed rumors that Greene could be Trump's running mate in 2024. The idea has been discussed since February of this year, and it's been discussed repeatedly. Now, to be fair, I mean, how many of these conversations has Trump had with other people? That's from the Daily Beast. And however, what Greene has above the others, Draper says, is that she's been unflaggingly loyal to Trump throughout. What is Trump concerned about most of all in a VP after the Mike Pence experience? Loyalty. He knows that he needs someone to fight for him to overturn a presidential election. He has every reason to expect that Greene would be by his side and would be his proximate warrior. That's what Donald Trump wants, is somebody who's like him, who believes in things as crazy as him, and even can go further. And he could even probably at times have to rein in his own vice president, which he won't do. They would amplify each other like some kind of Voltron, building themselves towards more and more evil. It's mind-boggling. Cenk, what do you think about that?
Yeah, so first of all, I love, politically speaking, Republican on Republican crime. So Marjorie Taylor Greene taking her madness and using it to beat Ron DeSantis over the head, interesting, again, politically. But there's a bigger story here too. It's not just that, hey, that's weird to have her attacking DeSantis. They seem to be very much aligned, and they certainly agree on all the policies. I think she picked this out of a hat. I don't think she gives a damn about the busing and them stopping in that little town. I don't think she cares any of it. No, she's trying to prove to Donald Trump, I'm your lady. Because she knows those rumors are out there that she might be VP. She knows that Trump cares about loyalty. So her bashing Ron DeSantis on his behalf, and maybe even Greg Abbott if he's thinking about it and he's done the similar stunts, right? Trump's gonna love that. He's gonna absolutely love it. And the second thing that's super important is this is a warning to DeSantis. You're on the wrong side here, brother. Because the Republican Party is run like a mob, and Trump is the head of the mob. He's Don Trump, right? And so if you're gonna come against Don Trump, you're gonna get all the goons. So they're saying to DeSantis, remember, you're a capo, but if you think you're gonna rise above captain and become the Don, you're gonna have to take out the big guy, and we're not gonna let that happen. So I think this thing's already over. So if you hear people talk, it's just a matter of whether Trump runs. I don't know why Michael Cohen, Mary Trump, and others say that he's not gonna run. I don't know why in the world they believe that. Maybe we'll have Michael Cohen on again and we'll talk about it, debate it, etc. Right? But to me, I don't know why he wouldn't run. And if he runs, it's no longer a question. I thought it was a question for a little while, but I think Trump's gonna absolutely pulverize the competition, including DeSantis, to the point that he's going to scare the bejesus out of them, and they might not even run.
What else does Trump have to live for at this point but running for office again? I mean, like, there's literally nothing. I mean, he's not going to be here for that much longer. There's no final hurrahs for him, and just the type of person he is. So, you're exactly right. Unless he's physically restrained from running, he definitely is again. But Marjorie Taylor Greene is a perfect example of how, you have one of the two types of people in the right wing. Well, there's more, but generally speaking, people who will become disillusioned only when fate knocks at their doors unannounced, or people like her who just really don't care. They're just in it for the power grabs and for the cause. But I mean, imagine a campaign with Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene. That would be, history would never forget that, no matter how far along we got in time, ever.
I might be an eternal optimist here, but I think there's still a glimmer of hope that Trump does not run. I'm curious your guys' thoughts about the rumor that he might even be appointed Speaker of the House if the Republicans take back the Senate. I'm Speaker of the House if the Republicans take back the House, rather, sorry. Because you do not need to be an elected member of the House to be the Speaker. And that would be great for Donald Trump because he gets all the attention he wants and he gets to take all the corporate money, all the lobbyist money, and make all these deals and not also have to govern and not also have to run the country. I think that job would be one he'd be happy living with, or just, running a bunch of golf tournaments for the Saudis or whatever he can do to put some more money in his pocket. But I also am an optimist a little bit still on the fact that if he does run, which is most likely, I think Ron DeSantis does have a good shot at taking him down just because DeSantis offers them practically every policy position that Donald Trump offers them. The polarizing positions, the racist positions, the cruel positions. They love all of that cruel stuff. It looks strong when you're cruel, but you don't also get the unhinged stuff and the all about me stuff that Trump has just gone to the next level with, going full QAnon. I mean, the man has retweeted QAnon conspiracy theories hundreds of times already on his stupidly named Truth Social. And that will be, they'll be able to even, DeSantis will be able to damage him in debates and in the campaign at large, just with that alone, saying, I'm a serious candidate here fighting for boom, boom, boom. And you say you're doing all that, but you're more interested in advancing this insane, very dangerous to the country conspiracy theory. And I think it could do some real damage to Trump.
Yeah, no, not buying it. Okay, so I mean, you lost me at he's a serious candidate. Yes, if you did a secret ballot of Republican politicians, especially at the national level, DeSantis would beat Trump 95-5. It wouldn't be close at all. They're like, oh, get this goddamn madman out of here. DeSantis has the same cruelty, but without the mental instability, right? But you're not gonna poll Republican politicians, you're gonna poll Republican voters. And they don't want a serious candidate. They want a goofball who looks and acts just like them. And he's kind of a religious leader at this point. I mean, you're like, oh, I think, Luke is a great apostle and I think he's an up and comer. I think he could beat Jesus. I don't think so. Okay, the whole religion is based around him. So I think that Trump will win easily. One last thing though about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look, Pence kind of saved the country. Because yeah, it was a crazy plot with the fake electors, but if he had gone along with it and broken the law and said, I'm not certifying, we're gonna certify the fake electors instead, this country would already be gone. We wouldn't, right now, we wouldn't be in a democracy and Donald Trump would be a dictator. That's not at all an exaggeration. They had a coup planned and Pence wouldn't press the button. Now it's a fake button, it's not real, but that's how coups work. You think they're like, oh, how do we do a coup by following the law, right? No, that's not how it works. So do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene would have the same reservation?
Absolutely not, but also to show you, because Pence is gonna run as well, and to show you the lack of charisma of this man, he might have saved the country and that'll get him 4% of the Republican vote.
No, it won't. There's no way he gets as high as 4%. They'd rather hang Mike Pence than give him 4% of the vote. Unfortunately,
yeah, I think he'll get so little support. He'll just wake up one morning and be like, oh, whatever, man, I'll do something else.
Yeah,
like, it's not going to go well for him.
Hey, Mike Pence, go do something else right now. You have a 0% chance. Even if it's not Trump against DeSantis and Abbott, nobody's going to vote for you, Mike Pence. You dumbass. Okay, thank you for saving the country by not involving yourself in the coup. You think they like you? You think they care about evangelical this or that and policies? But wait, I'm actually more conservative. No one cares. They like the showman who's like, the blacks live in asshole countries. The Latinos are rapists and criminals. The Jews like to renegotiate this. They love that. Mike Pence, you don't know how to do racism. You have no chance of winning in the Republican Party. Your racism is way too coded. Right?
Fair points, but Pence is polling 97% with hair flies.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.